In 2012, I applied for and received the Civic Leadership Fellowship at Public Service Center, and my project was based in getting students in the Tompkins, Seneca, Tioga region to be more involved on the Cornell campus. Here we have this population in Tompkins County, Tioga and Seneca counties and surrounding areas, and rural areas around here. We have a population of students who have developmental disabilities like any other community. The university is an amazing place, obviously, for a number of reasons, but its existence in of itself, the environment, the vibrance of the community, the busyness, the moving from place to place, is just really a virtual classroom for this population.
So basically how it works is we go to the table with the teacher of the group, Brandy Nielsen, and myself. Some of the folks from Boces, like Tina Savola, have been in on these meetings, and some of their administrators, Cheryl Button. In the beginning of the year, we ended up pulling all of these folks together and saying, let's have some meetings and see who on campus is willing to host students. Some of them are just for those job shadowing trips, which is a one-day, a 1 hour event, and sometimes we're trying to ask people if they are willing to do something that goes a little deeper and actually intern students with work skills. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the students are either visiting a site on campus or sitting in a classroom space on campus working on their job portfolios, working with their college buddies on practicing soft skills and practicing interviewing skills. And then when we are on Tuesday, Thursday, they're here at the Statler or at the plantations doing their internships.
Hopefully this summer will be a job that I want. Hopefully this is the job that I want to enjoy, because I won't be able to wake up to a job that I enjoy.
We get to go off campus, we get to go see the Empire State Building when you really can't do that, but you get to see a lot of cool stuff.
I think the biggest success for our students is they're building confidence, they're getting some work experience, and they're building the independence that they wouldn't have had. Jesse was a student when he first started Boces. He would put his hood over his head and not talk. So for him to go up and do a presentation and to go and be assertive at his job is pretty impressive. Just to see our students actually teaching their coworkers how to do their job is pretty empowering.
Some of the feedback was things like students had never worked with anyone who had an accent before. Students had never worked underneath someone they didn't already know through the school. Students had never worked also with adults of different abilities in groups. So this was giving them a lot of opportunity to practice different settings for work. So as it stands right now, the students from Boces that are coming are practicing their job skills, they're learning interviewing skills, they're doing a lot of soft skill building, but the students on the Cornell side are really learning more about what it takes to work with someone, to have someone be prepared to work in a work setting that has developmental disabilities.
I came into this program because I'm interested in education policy, specifically with special education, and I think that one of the best things that came out of this was gaining the perspective of the students who are really interested in learning more about their careers and understanding how those interests and how the skills and the activities that we did in this program really did help them learn, and that it should be something that's implemented across the board and for everyone with an IEP who's trying to transition into adulthood.
One of the best parts of this program is just seeing how the students' confidence is built, and I think that was really clear. They just presented their portfolios and they did a great job, and a year ago we would never have thought that they could do something like that, and it's been really great to watch them grow.
It's been a very fulfilling experience to work with the kids. We've gained so much from them, so much new insight and perspective, and really seeing that we have a lot more in common than we think, because a lot of people don't interact with special education students enough, because ability is really a spectrum, and being in the classroom really teaches us that they have as much to offer us as we do to them.
I come from a bit of a different realm with physical therapy, and I've always had an interest in working with children with developmental disabilities, and what this program gave me was kind of that interaction with these students, because someone who's going to be their physical therapist needs to be able to relate to them to be able to talk to them about life, about anything that's going on, about their education. And I really think that I took more away from this program than even the students did, and I'm so grateful for that.
It was really exciting to see how the community came together to put together those tours and the different work opportunities across campus.
I just want to say that I'm really, really happy about how this year went. It was the first year, and I think we did rather well. We have a lot of partners, and we hope to continue developing and growing on that. I can't begin to tell you how proud I am of everyone, with the college students, with our students, and very happy to make all these connections.